Hello, my people. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Okay, so as promised, today I'm gonna be going through some of your comments when it comes to the Finland's joint application that is ongoing. Okay, I don't know why do I feel like this is not on. It's on. Yeah, so I'll be going through the comments, but before I dive into the questions and answer session, I just want to give a big shout out to Norbert. If you are Norbert, I have my laptop here with me. I don't want to forget to answer some questions. And yeah, Norbert Adu Poko. If you go to the video where I did a tutorial, that's how to fill the application form, how to fill and submit the application form. I'm gonna leave the link to the video in the description box, okay? So if you go to this video, I think I'll just put a snapshot here so that you see. If you go to this video, then you'll be able to see amazing conversations going on here on this channel. And just like I always say, it is good to just leave your question. If you have any question, if you have any doubt, leave it in the comment section because you'll be amazed how people will come up with information. And I'm giving this shout out to Norbert Adu. I figure out he's from Ghana because these are the kind of things I love to see. Guys, he was persistent. He was asking in the comment section. And I think he sent me an email as well. I don't know if it was him because someone sent me an email about this. And then I found it here in the comment section about the link for him to pay his application fee. And finally, he got it on the 16th of January. Now, imagine you're going through this same situation. If you go to the comment section, you're going to see this. And him getting the link finally will tell you that sometimes connection is slow. Sometimes they may promise to send it immediately you submit the application form, but you may get it after some days. So I want to just give this shout out because I love it when they invest so much of their time and energy and they're so resilient when it comes to getting what they want. And also, I just want to give a shout out to all of you, my my people here on this channel. You've been amazing. I always tell people that my YouTube channel community is the best. Like everyone is okay because a lot of people that are not normal in this world today, they'll just come and throw any rubbish that comes out from their mouth. But here on my channel, I don't get such maybe people coming here and insulting or people just saying negative things. I get feedback, constructive feedback. Oh, Tabi, maybe you should do like this, maybe you should talk about this, which is good. We are all learning and growing. But I randomly get or read comments where someone is insulting me or someone is saying all sort of negative things about me. So as we are seeing the spirit of Happy New Year, I'm so grateful and I say thank you so much for being considerate, for not, going out on a negative side, okay? And I'm here for you. Those are the things that keeps me going. Oh, people are getting this, they have this positive energy, so I'm here to help, okay? Now, I don't want to take so much time. Someone once said go straight to the point, but this is my channel and I'm here for my people and I just want to make sure that they feel that I appreciate them as well as much as they appreciate me. I get all the lovely comments of you appreciating me, and I want you to know that I appreciate you because if you're not here, then there's no need for a channel. Okay. All right. So let's go to the question. I just want to there's this question about how many motivation letters should we provide when applying for this program? We apply when submitting our application form. And I think I've seen this question not just on this video, like other videos that has to do with joint application. And what I want to say is this: please make sure you focus on your application form. Focusing on the application form will give you more insight as to what the university wants. For example, I'm applying to 6 different programs, masters, because most times the master's degree programs, they are the ones that like actually require you to write motivation letter, and for the bachelor degree they rarely, because it's entrance exam. So you're applying to 6 master degree programs in different universities, or maybe 2 from one university or 3 from the same university or whatever. You have your application form in front of you. What they normally do is you will see and write a short letter of motivation, and they will put the program that require you to do that. Okay. So if you have such, write it. And if you go down and you still see write a motivation letter or a motivation letter, they will still indicate the master's degree program that requires you to give that motivation letter. So I can't tell you if you should write just 1 motivation letter or 3 motivation letters or 4 motivation letters. Your application form will tell you that. And like I always say here on my channel, whatever is being asked on the application form, fill it. Because it is wired in such a way that when you add a program and that program has a requirement that is different from other program, they will indicate it that you need to fill it. So the answer to your question is, go back to your application form. Do they require you to write motivation letter to each of the 6 programs that you are applying for? If the answer is yes, then provide it. If you choose 6 different programs and you only see motivation letter in one of the programs, then you give the one that you're being asked. Okay, I hope I answered the question really well, or it makes sense. I don't know. All right, so now the next question that it has popped up, not just from one person but from different people, is this application form. This question that has to do with your degree certificate or upper secondary school certificate. Most of you have been asking about, can I use my WAEC? WAEC now is from Nigeria. In Cameroon, we call it advanced level certificate, which is upper secondary. Okay, so can I use it to apply for a bachelor program? The answer is yes. And the follow-up question was if they need to have a pass mark in some science subjects before they can apply for a bachelor in nursing. You don't have to. When it comes to bachelor degree program, all you need to have as education background is upper secondary certificate. If you already you've had your bachelor degree in another field or same field, you can just put it there. But the main requirement is that upper secondary school certificate. That's the main requirement. Now, one more thing. Can I apply with my WAEC or upper secondary school certificate and I show it as proof of English proficiency? That's a no, 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 no. Even if you have an A as your grade during your WAEC or your upper secondary school certificate or exam, it's a no, 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 no. You need an international English language test or a SAT test, like I mentioned before, in order for you to be eligible to apply for a bachelor's degree. So it has nothing to do with English proficiency. That particular upper secondary school certificate is just as a proof of your academic qualification. It has nothing to do with your English proficiency. That brings me to the next question of you asking if someone from a polytechnic In Cameroon, they call it HND. So if you are not from a state university, if you are from a private school, I will take, for example, those of you from Cameroon, we have Biaka, we have other professional schools, okay? With regards to from the English part of Cameroon, with regards to University of Boya, which is the major English university. So someone from Biaka with an HND in nursing is not eligible to apply for a university here in Finland for a master's program. Meanwhile, someone from the University of Boya with a bachelor program in nursing is eligible to apply for a master's degree program in a university here in Finland. You may be asking, so it means with my HND, I cannot pursue a master's degree. You can, only in University of Applied Science here in Finland, which is another polytechnic. But with that, you will not only need an HND, you also need a 2 years work experience in order for you to do a master's degree in a polytechnic with an HND here in Finland. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. It's like I should just pull all some of those that are having this question or this doubt. I should just pull you out of the camera and then talk to you now. But I hope it makes sense. So if you have an HND or a diploma from a polytechnic, you cannot apply to universities. Now, when we're talking about universities, I'm talking about University of Helsinki, Abo Academy, University of Eastern Finland, Tampere University. Those are universities. I'm not talking about, for example, Kayani University of Applied Science. No, those are polytechnics. Or Laria, those are polytechnics. You understand? So you cannot apply to University of Helsinki, University of Vasa, University of Eastern Finland, Abo Academy, University of Oulu. You cannot apply to those universities. Anything that you don't see applied science in it, any university that is not attached with applied science, know that that's a university. But when we start talking about Hagahelia, University of Applied Science, those are polytechnics. So you can apply to those with in the University of Applied Science for a master's program, but you cannot apply to universities. But if you have a bachelor's degree from your state university, then you are able to apply for a master's program in a university. And that is when that your bachelor degree, it can be used for you to be exempted from taking the English language test. So do you get that? So only those with bachelor degree from a university that are applying for a master's program in a university in Finland are eligible to use that degree in order to be exempted from the English language test. I hope that is clear enough. All right, so let's move forward. Let's move forward. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so back to Norbert's question. If you haven't received your a link, please just check. Make sure you check your spam also. You should receive a link after submitting the application, confirming that you've submitted an application and for you to pay your application fee. Okay. There's this also this I from what I just explained. Say, Ma, please, for some reasons I'm applying to both bachelor and master's degree. Please, can you help us on how to go about it in terms of what transcript and whether we can use our degree transcript as proof of English proficiency for bachelor application, because I don't have the IT certificate, just like I explained. If you are applying for a bachelor's degree in Finland, you cannot use a bachelor degree or your WAEC or whatever to be exempted from taking the international English language test. Why? Because it's mostly universities that have this exemption, and they offer mostly master's program. So you cannot use this to support the fact that you're applying for a bachelor's degree with another bachelor's degree, so you will not take IT. No, as long as, let me just conclude by saying, as long as you're applying for a bachelor's degree in Finland, you must have IT test or TOEFL. The only exemption is if you're already in Finland and you have a continuous A permit or permanent residence, or you've taken the SAT test. That's it. So if you don't have the SAT test and you are not already here in Finland, you must write the International English Language Test when you're applying for a bachelor program here. These exemptions about you using your previous bachelor or master's degree to show as proof of English proficiency, it applies only to universities and when it comes to master programs. So I think that should be clear. All right. I know how you people will come when someone come and say, I know some of my people will come and say, did you watch the video? You guys are so great. All right. So this I've explained this one. Which schools in Finland accept HND? University of Applied Science, they accept HND. With 2 years work experience, you can apply for a master's. But you can also apply for a new bachelor degree. All right. What if I don't have my IT result yet? What do I feel as the IT number? That's a good question. When you write the IT test, you already have your IT number with you, right? So you should put it there. So if you don't have it, means that you have not even registered or you have not taken the IT test yet, which I don't think you should go ahead with the application if you haven't written the IT exam. So it's one thing for you. It's one thing for you to like, okay, I've written it. I'm waiting for the result. It's another thing for you not to have even registered. All right. So it can be tricky, and you know that you can submit this only within the application period or the time frame that you have to submit your attachments. So you have to also um, take care of that. Please, ma, can I submit my application and later upload attachment after I must have submitted a day or two later? Yes, you still have about 1 week. So application period ends on the 22nd, but you have 1 more week to submit your attachments. Please, I like only nursing. Can I apply for the 6 schools with nursing only or not? Yes, you can apply for nursing programs in different universities or University of Applied Science. You can do that, but the other thing, like I always say, when it comes to the entrance exam and the cutoff score, and you have 6 programs in nursing, so if you don't get to that cutoff score mark for nursing, it means that you don't even stand a chance. So that it's always good to mix things up. That's a free advice. Okay, and this one is about jobs. 3 top cities to get a student job. Finland, when it comes to this job thing, it's funny and it's not funny anyways. Because like I always say here on my channel, we don't have that kind of like in Finland. We can only say, okay, Helsinki is a capital city, so obviously, all right, you can get a job here easily than other cities. But that doesn't mean it's easy for you to get a job in Helsinki. You understand what I'm trying to say. And that doesn't mean there are not international students in other cities that are working part-time and studying. So with Finland, there's no guarantee, I would say. Yeah, there's no guarantee when it comes to Finland and when it comes to job opportunities. Okay. And people have been also saying, ma, I'm unable to pay for my application fee. Can anyone help? Unfortunately, that I can't help you with that information, but I'm sure someone was talking about paying with dollar something. I forgot. One lady from Nigeria that she managed to pay. So please go to the comment section under the video titled Finland Spring Joint application opens, how to fill and submit the application form. And there are so many information there. I'm reading the comment, I'm like, oh, thank God, people are getting this. So you can also figure it out there, or just ask. You can comment in this under this video if you are unable to pay your application fee. So those that have paid can tell you how they go about it, how did they pay it. Someone asked that it's mentioned that the application fee is 100 euros. When would that be paid? It should be paid within 7 days after you submit your application form. All right. So I think that would do. I don't know if you have any more questions, but if you have more questions, please try as much as possible to leave it in the comment section, and we will do well. I say we, including you, will do well to brainstorm on over it. Okay, so I really hope that most of you will try to figure it out, especially when it comes to paying the application fee, so that you will not do all the work and then your application will be rejected. And one more thing, you have right up to the 22nd of this month for you to submit your application form. This is very important. Please don't look at the deadline for you to submit your attachment as the deadline for you to submit your application form. If you don't submit the application form, you'll not even be able to submit attachment. Like nothing, just like everything is waste. So please make sure you submit your application form before the deadline, which is the 22nd of January, please. And then you start looking at the attachments now. And one more thing I want to talk about: make sure that your motivation letter is not combined with the application form. You get? So check if there is a deadline for you to submit the motivation letter. So if it's like, oh, you have till the 28th of January to submit the motivation letter, and then you're okay. But if you have to include it like in the form of the application form, then make sure you write it before the deadline of the application form. I don't know if that makes sense, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so thank you so much. God, you guys, the way you've been showing me love by liking videos. My body, oh, I'm so happy. Please like this one. Oh, I want about 100 like, and we have just about 2 more subscribers to get to 8,000 subscribers. So if you are watching for the first time, please help me reach 8,000 now. Help me share with your friends, tell them to subscribe. Oh, that's the least you can do for me. All right, thank you so much, and see you when next you see me. And don't bother, I'll be able to talk about the deadline. I'll remind you before the 22nd, God willing. Okay, see you. Bye.